Okay, so I've got this set of cards here, the Enchanted map it's called, by Collect, Baron and Reed. It may have come from Temu. And it says you get 54 cards and a guidebook, or you don't get a guidebook, but I thought I'd try and use them to create some kind of adventure or world or something for my 3 characters here from Tinny Dungeons, and their fun wacky meeples also from Temu, because I've just gone Temu crazy. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and we'll have a look. Well, actually, I'll give you a bit of an example of the kind of stuff you can see. Solitude, Wizard of Awareness. Get some evocative art and a little word or two at the bottom to give you some idea of something that you could dream up to associated with it. So I'll give them a shuffle and we'll see if we can come up with some kind of adventure. So let's grab some making a choice. Dry desert. Magic prayer. Okay, doesn't have to be specifically a dry desert, it could be a wasteland. Making a choice. Magic prayer. Let's grab another one. Mountain. Okay. Okay, with this magic prayer type stuff, with that character basically looking like Brother Lecterius, I'm going to switch him in for the half-elf warrior guy into this party. And I'm going to grab one of my rune cards, see if that gives me some direction. Weird, very weird. Interconnectedness of past, present and future. So if I lay these cards out like they are a kind of a map where we start in the dry desert, we're heading to the mountain where we have to make a choice. There's something to do with a magic prayer about connecting the past, present and future. I've grabbed this, which I've never really used yet, and looking at the character motives, just the first one, they follow the commands of their deity reluctantly, which rather suits Brother Lecterius, because he's got to make a choice whether to follow what he's been told to do or not. And does his deity perhaps want to keep things as they are, and if he connects the past, present and future, it changes things? Don't know. So if we look at our Games Master's guide here, we have the dicey oracle at the bottom. In cases of uncertainty in the game world, roll the d6. Even numbers signify yes, odd numbers signify no. So does Brother Lecterius want to carry out this mission? No. He thinks it's perhaps the wrong thing to do. And is what this mission is about, is what his deity wants him to do about bringing together the past, present and future? No, it's not. It's the opposite of that. The quest is to maintain the status quo and prevent the past, present and future connecting in some way. So I think we're going to launch into this adventure and see something to do with this magic prayer. So perhaps the prayer could go one of two ways, either connecting the past, present and future, or preventing it from connecting. And that's what Brother Lactarius has got to decide as he travels through the desert with his chums here and reaches the mountain. Well, we'll probably launch into some kind of dungeon crawl. So as we travel through this dry desert, I'm going to give this another bash because we've got some desert encounters here. So I'm going to roll the d12 and see what happens. What does this say? Deserts are known for their blisteringly hot and arid days, especially this dry desert. But surprisingly, at night the temperature can drop to below freezing. This aggressive climate takes careful planning and the correct transport to traverse. An experienced non-player character would make a good ally or guide in these conditions, or the players may find out firsthand how unforgiving it can be. Well, let's roll the d12 and see what our first encounter is. The party enter an area with many stone ruins. Some gargoyles seem to be watching them intensely. So I think we've got some another desert page with some ruins on, just the next one. Yeah, a bit of that. Perhaps we're on this avenue here and there are some statues and things watching us. So I'm going to say that the gargoyle is going to win the initiative on the first round because he's a statue and we're not expecting him to move. But my other characters, Brother Lactarius, Gomuli and Renetha, are going to roll their initiative to see who goes next. So, okay. So, what's this gargoyle going to do? So, is the gargoyle going to attack immediately? Yep. So, we have 3 characters here. 1, 2. It's going to attack Brother Lactarius. So it swoops. I guess it makes sense because he's the one who's been tasked with the mission. So the monster rolls a die, just one, and his AC is 5, and he misses. He slashes at him with a claw. It does not hit. Brother Lactarius will draw his mace and slash at the thingy, gargoyle. It does not hit, but Renetha, what's she going to do? She's got a fireball. In D&D, all of us would be in trouble if she was throwing fireballs about, but this is not D&D. The ball of fire, hit 1 damage. You can use fireball as a normal attack. Roll mind. So her mind rating is 2. She has to get a 6 to try and hit the gargoyle. She's going to try and hit him in the wings to protect her friends from the fire. And it does not work. But it's good to keep her at a distance, I think, being a wizard. And Gomuli is going to charge him with his battle axe. Yeah, we're looking for that elusive 6 and we're not getting it. So we will roll initiative again. Oops. Okay, we have Renetha first, baddie third, number 3, and Gomuli is on a 3. So Renetha will again sneak over here again to try and avoid Gomuli, and she will throw another fireball. And just can't penetrate his stone armour. Well, you know, he's stone, he's tough. So we go to Gomuli. Will attack again with his battle axe. And the gargoyle, I think he's intent on Brother Lactarius, and misses, fortunately. And it is now Brother Lactarius' go. This is such a tough creature. We're going to have to be cunning. So let's roll the initiative again and see what we can do. Now all these crumbling ruins, you know, fight stone with stone kind of idea. So the gargoyle is going last. So Renetha, I think she's going to shoot this stone with a fireball. And it could pin the gargoyle. It won't destroy it because it's got quite a bit of health. But if she gets a 6 to dislodge the stone, again, fails. So Gomuli, I think he will also, obviously the gargoyle is intent on Brother Lactarius. He will go over here and try to hack again at the dodgy stone. He needs a 6. Oh, he does not get it. And Brother Lactarius. He will try to do the same thing. For the love of fudge, somebody on the law of averages must get a 6 at some point. So the gargoyle, again, is still intent on Brother Lactarius. Rolls its d6 and does not hit through his chainmail. At this point you need the escalation die from 13th age. So Gomuli, come on. He's going for the stone thing again. He misses. We'll go with Renetha. She will try and hit the stone to pin the gargoyle. And Brother Lactarius, and the gargoyle attacks him and hits him. He takes 1 wound. We've tried to be cunning to try and avoid just a dice slogfest, but it's not working out. I feel like this is the definition of insanity. Was it a 3? I think it was. Okay, so I'm going for the fireball again. Now that is the stuff. That is absolutely... He's absolutely pinned. So we're going to go. We're going to get the heck out of dodge. He's totally buried in that rubble. And we're going to get out of there. And I think as we catch a little bit of water at this pool here, Brother Lactarius will try and heal himself. And his DC is 2 to try and achieve this. And he gets it, so we'll take that wound away. Now we are going to have another desert encounter before we reach the mountain or pyramid, whatever it is. 12. An entrance to a sand-covered tomb is found. A faint flickering light can be seen coming from within. Okay, well I think we've got one of those. So we can see a little bit of light down there as we continue on our journey. And do we want to investigate? Well, I think we ought to. It might be useful. It might be a clue of some kind. I think I'm going to use my wacky die that I had made. So give that a bit of a roll. It's a trap. It's a trap. So, in Roll and Play, we've got traps and hazards. Now, could it be a setback or a deadly hazard to avoid? So 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Oops. 3, so that's a D8. Let me grab one of those. 2. Bars on the ceiling that require strength to swing across to avoid the spikes below. Okay. So, if we want to get to this tomb thing, there are sort of metal or handholds that we can swing across because there's a spiky pit here. Now, I think there's a bit of tension in the party at this point. The spike's down there. I think Gomily is interested in finding some treasure. And he wants to have a go for this. And obviously Brother Lecterius has got his mission to do. Renetha, I think she's more of a, yeah, let's go with Brother Lecterius's idea because, you know, that's what we're here for. But Gomily is keen, but we don't want to lose him by him falling down a pit. So I think we're going to have a bit of an argument and say, no, don't be ridiculous. That's not what we're here for. I think we're going to try and persuade our own colleague. Brother Lecterius is trying to express upon Gomily that that's not what we're here for. So I think they're going to do a mind roll against each other. So Brother Lecterius's mind is 2, so he'll roll 2 dice. Gomily's mind is 1, so he'll roll 1 die. Whoever gets the highest of these, let's say Gomily's blue. Let's go with that. And Brother Lecterius has convinced Gomily that, look, we can pick this up on the way back, but let's just get the mission completed first. You know, it's been here all this time. Nobody's going to come in and rob the treasure in the next few hours or so, you know. So we climb out of the tomb. Gomily a little bit reluctantly, but bowing to Brother Lecterius's wisdom on the matter, and we will carry on with our journey to the mountain. So finally, after much fighting and soul searching, we reach the mountain. So I was wondering how we'd go about entering this mountain temple shrine type thing, but there happens to be an abandoned temple in Tinny Dungeons, so we're going to use that. I've not read the back of it yet, so I'm guessing we're going down the stairs, and we have a couple of options initially. So in this first room, entrance hall. Crumbling statues flank the hall, eyes seeming to follow intruders. A stealthy rat scurries about, biting if cornered. Sensibly, I think we're going to avoid the rat. We're going to let it scurry by and look at our options about which way to go. Well, as we don't know, we can't see the map here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We shall go this way. So this is room... Oh, hang on a minute. Number 2. What does that say? Secret door. Oh, gosh. A cleverly concealed door leads to the Guardian's quarters. Requires DC 4 mind check to discover. Opens by itself after defeating Undead High Priest. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Not gonna lie. Right, so we can go this way if we discover the secret door. So Brother Lecterius is going to have a rummage around, and it's a DC 4 mind check. If he doesn't find it, we'll go the other way. Right, we'll go the other way, that's not a problem. So we actually go up to door 4. I'll look at the door first before I know what we're doing. Trapped door. Ancient glyphs warn of dangers. Opening the door without checking triggers a dart trap. Okay. Yeah, we haven't really got a thief with us, so I think DC 4 dex to evade. 1 damage on failure. I think Brother Lactarius would be sort of leading the way, so he's got a roll of 4 or more. He does. He misses the dart, and he thinks, yeah, we're going to check for traps from now on. So then we go into this passage, which is number 5. So, what have we here? Long corridor, a narrow gauntlet lined with whispering holes in the walls. Any noise might awaken the 1d6-2 dormant poisonous insects within. Okay. DC 4 dex to sneak by. Well, we can clearly hear the whispering, so DC 4 dex. I think Brother Lactarius is going to... He's going to go for it first. DC 4. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, yeah. He's across to the other side. Okay. Gomley's going to go for it. Oh, that didn't roll at all. So we've got some insects to deal with. And there were... Was it D6-2? Yeah. So we've got 4. Unfortunately, as we were working our way across one at a time, we split the party. I think this one's going to go for Brother Lactarius. This one's going to go for Renatha. Let's see who this one goes for. Okay, and our dwarf mate has got him. Okay, fight time. Let's roll some... I'll put all the bugs on the green die for our initiative. Okay. Not terrible. Right, okay, Gomely. He'll fight his dude with his mighty battle axe. That is a hit, and we kill it. They've only got 1 hit point. And we are with Renatha. What will she do? Will she have time to do a fireball? I think she probably will. It's kind of her thing. So she will blast it with one of those. Or she'll blast both of them, actually, I think, being a fireball. Okay, that is 2 hits. I think that makes sense, because they're both piling in, and they're quite fairly small, but poisonous. And we are with the bugs now. This final bug can fight. Oh yes, that's a hit. So, Brother Lactarius takes 1 damage. And he will now get to attack. He will use his mace. And we kill the last bug. Now in this new turn we can try and heal wounds, so we do so. And we will carry on to the next area. Now this is through an open doorway here. So we go into room 6, which is an antechamber. Shadows dance across the walls from the torchlight, inhabited by a pair of crafty goblins ready to ambush. Well, that clearly states that they're ready for a fight. So I think Brother Lactarius is going to make a mind check, and I'm going to go with the Goblin's armour class of 3 to see if we get surprised or not. Yeah, we make a 3, so we'll just roll initiative normally as these goblins come charging up out of this lower passage here, possibly trying to ambush us. So we've got 1, 2, 3, And the goblins are on 2. So I think Brother Lactarius is going to just charge in with his mace at these creatures who are befouling this holy place. And he's going to try and hit their armor class of 3. And he does, so that one takes a wound. We have Gomeli. He's more than happy to have a fight with some goblins. He's aiming for that armor class of 3 and he does so. He hits that one. Okay, and we've got the goblins attacking next. So this one tries to attack our dwarf friend. This is armor class of 5. It does hit him. And this other one attacks Brother Lactarius. Oh my goodness. They are heavy hitters. And we have our wizard. Realistically, I think hurling a fireball into this is a bit of a mistake. But she will charge in, as wizards like to, and she'll try and hit it with her staff. And she does. So this one is killed. Okay, well, let's roll for another round. And realistically, I think this goblin's probably going to surrender. Yeah. Let's roll positive or evens he does. Nope, he's not giving up. With his 1 wound, he's going to carry on fighting. He has done some damage to us, to be fair, so perhaps he somehow fancies his chances. That was on a 1. This was also on a 1, so yeah, heroes go first in my mind. So, oh gosh, Brother Lactarius, he's just going to, if you don't go up, give up, I'm going to hit you with my mace. And he does so. So those 2 goblins are dealt with, but we can't heal currently because we've just done that in this turn. So we have some options. We can go down south or through the door, I think. And there's another door here, actually. And there's some steps going down that way. So we cannot see the map in game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we want to investigate. We'll go north to this door and let's see what it is as we go in. Sacristy, dusty shelves filled with faded relics, guarded by a giant spider hiding among the sacred vessels. Much as we don't really want to fight right now, we'd rather save our health. If Renatha can fire off some fireballs at it, then we might not have to engage in any more unpleasantness than we need to. So let's roll for initiative. We do want to get rid of evil creatures from this sacred place. Oh yes, she's got a 6. She's going to do some damage. So she rolls for her fireball. She's trying to get a 3. Oh yes, that's good. So we do it some damage. Now, Gomeli, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna charge him with his axe. Oh yes, that's the stuff. So the spider is defeated, and we can carry on exploring the rest of the rooms. So we have the stairs or this door here in the antechamber. So 1 to 3, 4 to 6. We are going down south. So in this room, room 8, meditation chambers, empty rooms, save for inscriptions of peace, with a chance that a meditating ghost remains. Okay, evens, there's a ghost here. There isn't. Okay, we've explored that, and we can go to the final door. So that will be Inner Sanctum, dominated by an altar. An undead high priest summons 2 skeletal minions to his defence. Behind him, a chest containing 1d6 times 50 gold pieces and 1d6 healing potions. Okay. So clearly he's anxious to defeat us. So let's roll for initiative. Okay. We've got, that's 1, that's another 1, and the baddies are on a 3. Well, I think the sensible thing would be that the High Priest would attack Brother Lactarius, and the 2 skeletons would attack the other 2, because they've got the highest initiative. So, skeleton here, Renetha's AC is 3. Oh, that's a hit. And skeleton here, Gomeli's AC is 5. Oh my goodness. And this dude, Brother Lactarius, AC is also 5. And he misses. So now we are with Brother Lactarius. He will retaliate with his mace. Just a miss on that guy. Let's say Gomeli. He attacks with his battle axe. That's a good hit. And that skeleton is smashed to pieces. And Reneth. I think she's going to go with her staff. And that is another good hit. Smash. So we will roll for another round. He's clearly not going to give up because he's the big bad. So Gomeli, Lactarius, Baddie, and Reneth. So Gomeli will go first. He will join in the fight here. Trying to get a 4. He doesn't make it. We are with Brother Lactarius. No, we're not, sorry. We're on with the big bad. He's still attacking Brother Lactarius. That's neither hither nor thither. Oh gosh, could have done without that. So he's got 2 wounds. He can retaliate now. And misses. And Reneth is just going to charge in at this point. Okay, she's going to charge now. Just reading Gomeli's special ability, but it doesn't really help at this point. Attacks with her staff. Oh no, that's even worse. I think we're in trouble. We've got a lot of wounds that we're carrying, but we'll mindlessly stay in the fight for the moment. Okay, Reneth. I wish she could do something with her fireball. Maybe she can. Well, it's not really realistic, is it? So she goes for a hit, and she does so. He's taken 1 damage. He's got 5 hit points. He's a serious character. Brother Lactarius. He will swing with his mace and miss. Will he decide to hit somebody else on evens, or on odds he will still attack Brother Lactarius? Odds he's still attacking Brother Lactarius because of his religious affiliations. He might die at this point, we'll see. And he doesn't because the guy misses. Okay. We are down to Gomeli. He's going to attack with his axe again. Oh, he misses again. This is not going well. Let's go. We need... Oh, gosh. Right. We need to panic right now. Right. Gomely is going to... Well, he's got this whirlwind ability. Make an attack that hits every adjacent opponent. I think logically you can use that to pull the guy away from Brother Lactarius for the moment. I think it makes sense. So, oh wow, he hits him good. That will sort of disengage him from Brother Lactarius at the moment. And he's sort of like standing in his way, so he's got to face Gomely. And he rolls attack, oops, and he misses, good. So, Reneth is going to run over here and have a look in the chest. And she will find the gold and, more importantly, the healing potions. And then Brother Lactarius will run over as well, because he desperately needs a healing potion. He is not well. So let's roll for the initiative. Oh gosh, he's got 6. They're quite busy. He's going to have been annoyed by the fact that this dwarf is intent on kicking his bottom. Gomely will attack, aiming for a 4. Oh wow, that's another good hit. They always only lose 1 hit point each round when they're hit by somebody. Now we are with the bad guy who will attack Gomely again. That is a hit on Gomely. He's now got 3 wounds. Okay, Reneth will now... She'll give Brother Lactarius a health potion. She'll... How many were there? D6 healing potions. Let's see how many there are. There are 5 healing potions. Good. She will give 1 to Brother Lactarius. She'll keep the others herself for the moment. Well, she'll give him 2, and she'll keep the rest for the moment. And she'll go over here. I think that's probably enough of a lot of actions for her. So these are our healing potions, these brown cubes here. And Brother Lactarius is going to take 1 and restore 3 wounds. So he is back up to full. And that is the last part of the round. We really need to heal up Gomely. Okay, Gomely can act first. That's excellent. Right, I think we might be okay. Gomely will attack, going for 4s. He hits again. This guy is very badly injured. 1 more hit and he's down. Now, Brother Lactarius will rush to Gomely's side and shove this healing potion down his pie hole, restoring 1 wound. Never mind. Every little bit helps. So now we are with the bad guy who's still attacking our dwarf friend and missing, thankfully. And I think I think we can get a decent sneaky fireball off there because she's directly behind him. So she's going for a 4 and he's down, blasted by a fireball, and we've still got 3 health potions left. So I think we will use one of those another one for Gomely. See if we can give him any more. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. He's completely healthy again. We'll save the other one for the moment. We've got 2 left. And we can take the gold, which was... yeah, let's rob our own temple. D6 times 50 gold. Okay. 50 gold. Now looking at this final room that we haven't explored yet. Guardian's Quarters. Home to a silent spectral warrior. Standing eternal vigil. Attacking with a ghostly blade upon entry. I think that could be, instead of being a little secret off there, I think that could be part of our magic prayer, that we have to summon this guardian and lay it to rest by defeating it. I think that could just tidy this up fairly nicely. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm not sure why Brother Lactarius is reluctant to do this. So maybe we could grab another rune card, maybe, to give us some idea. Perhaps it's something from his past or something. What is this? Wrath of nature, destructive and controlled forces, especially the weather or within the unconscious. Testing, tempering, trial. Okay. Yeah. This is some kind of test of Brother Lactarius's faith or abilities or something. And for some reason he didn't want to go through this. Perhaps it means he'll have to move on in some way, and he's quite happy where he is. Something like that, maybe. But anyway, he's has to do this magic prayer and summon this guardian. Okay, the final fight. Okay, right. We are with Renetha. She's going to blast away with a fireball, and that's a good hit. We are now with Brother Lactarius, and he is just going to wade in with his holy mace. Another hit, and we are with Gomely. He will also go in. And the guardian is laid to rest in a very forceful manner, to be fair. And I guess the brutal way of doing that is, or the brutal method, is what had troubled Brother Lactarius. He'd rather have found a more peaceful way of laying this character to rest, but I guess as he was such a warrior in life, maybe that he had to be defeated by force in order to send him on his merry way.